It is Jenga Productions here, and I'm here with another review of the set Clone Troopers vs. Droidekas, ages 6 to 12, 124 pieces, and it retails for $13, $12.99, so it's basically $13. So this is a really awesome set. Since we haven't gotten an episode 2 set since 2003. And I'm pretty sure that was the ATTE, and that was a great set. It came with the original Episode 2 Troopers, which were great, and they finally remade them. So here they are. They're really cool Episode 2 Troopers. They have the same mold as a Clone Wars Trooper helmet, but it's reprinted to look like a Episode 2 Trooper. And then we have our two Droidekas, and we have the Command Center from Episode 2. So let's start off by looking at each minifigure individually. Let's start it off by looking at the Episode 2 regular Clone Trooper. So, like I said before, this is an entire reprinting of a regular Clone Wars Trooper, but it is with the Episode 2 printing. So, let's look at the helmet at first. So, it's a great reprint on the helmet. The look of the helmet is changed so much just by some printing. It's pretty amazing how LEGO can change the look of a helmet just by reprinting it. So we have the nice, really T-shaped and the two slits that come off at the end of there. And, yeah. And what's great about this being reprinted is that we can still put in attachments on the sides, which is pretty cool, so we can make some really cool customs. And also we have a completely new head. Both Clone Troopers come with the same head, which is a lot more gruff looking and a lot more to look like the template Jango Fett. Kind of it could be many faces. It's like a worried face, or it could be a I'm gonna kill you face, or an annoyed face. So it's a pretty cool face. So here is the reprinting of the torso, and it looks a lot more like the Episode 2 version. Live action film. Is the back printing. Looks really realistic to the actual movie. So next, let's compare to a Clone Wars Trooper, and I'm way more in favor of the Episode 2 version, because I love the Clone Wars, and they recently ended it, and I'm really sad. What are you doing, Disney? But anyway, the Episode 2 version I love a lot better, because what they did with the Clone Wars is they made the Clone Troopers' helmets have this giant T-shaped one with the two slits go out more thick. And it's supposed to be a cartoon, so that's what it's going to look like. But I just was so much more in favor of the Episode 2 look. And ever since the Clone Wars came out, I mean, I knew they wouldn't make Episode 2 sets for a really long time, because the Clone Wars is the Clone Wars, and Episode 2, the clones in it are in the Clone Wars. So they basically ditched Episode 2 for a really long time, and they're finally coming back with sets for it. So we have the helmets, and we've got the chest printing, which is a lot better on this figure, of course, and here's the back printing. Next, we have the Sergeant Clone Trooper. And he basically shows his authority by the sand green striping on his helmet and arms, and the little dots on his torso printing, which are pretty cool. So what's the major difference from the other one is that the visor actually has a gunmetal shine to it, which is makes the figure look really nice. But otherwise, the other printing is the same except for the sand green outlining. He comes with binoculars and a regular blaster, just like the other one also came with a regular blaster too. Next, we have the Droidekas. And the last Droidekas we got, I think the last one we got was in the Naboo Starfighter, which was basically a year or 2 years ago. But I loved that Droideka the best. I do not have that set, but that Droideka is pretty accurate. So here's another rendition of the Droidekas. And we don't have many other Droidekas. We have the ones from the Naboo one, like I just said, the ones from the MTT, and the ones from all the way back in 2001 with the Qui-Gon Jinn fighting the Droideka set and Obi-Wan Kenobi sets. So, my opinion on these are, the base is completely accurate, but the top, it looks weird. It doesn't match the Droideka correctly, its head, I'm saying. And the arms need to fold out farther. It needs another piece for the arms to fold out. And for some reason, they made this, like, red dot there. It makes it look like that's the eye. And as we know, these two antennas are the eyes. So I don't remember why that red dot should be there. I don't see that in the movie. But otherwise, they're pretty cool still. And their head does this, of course. Pretty straightforward. So next we have the set itself, which is the command center from episode 2. And the actual command center is basically 3 times the size of this. It's actually kind of big. I mean, it's big enough for Yoda to fly down off a gunship, and then this platform right here where he walks off, and the clone trooper says, it's not this particular clone trooper, it's actually a red one, but the clone trooper says all forward positions are advancing, which is one of the coolest lines in that movie. And then he says very good, and then that's the end of the scene. So we don't see that much of the command center, but it is bigger than this. And they did add that antenna on the top. That is actually there. That is a pretty accurate rendition of that. So basically what we have are these 2 platforms that fold out and go in. And you can fit both clone troopers in the command center. And they're meant to sit down, I'm pretty sure. But here's the interior of the command center. We just have a radar piece and a little chair spot there for them to sit on. Or you could fit them on the side of there. And then, you know, Lego, they like to add the flick fire missile, of course, in every set. So, this folds down, and you can see it in there, and let's shoot at you guys, huh? Fold this up. Yeah, so, I think you get the point. And, I think Lego's under the impression that this thing flies this way and that this is the platform to walk out on. But because I saw that on their website, and I'm not sure if it actually does that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I could be wrong, though, because once again, this command center is only in one scene. So they can sit in there and do that. So overall, I think this is a really good set. It comes with 2 Droidekas, which is pretty cool, and it comes with the best clone troopers that we've ever gotten. And they're coming out with more of these clone trooper sets later this year at the summer line. But if you want them early, you could get a couple of these or pick up one and create an army. It would have been nice if they would have added another clone trooper, just like the Battle Pack Walker. And it came with 4, so it was a pretty good deal. It's not 2 battle packs where they both fight each other. It's basically just 1 battle pack. And they did a pretty good job on it. Of course, the command center is very small, but if you get 2 more of these, you could make a pretty accurate version of the command center. And I just can't get over how cool this clone trooper is, and I hope to get a couple more of them. So yes, this is Jenga Productions, and I'm going to be releasing more videos soon, and subscribe and check out my content. Thanks. Bye.